Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you for using my creator code whenever you purchase any Sims 4 DLC on the EA app or thesims.com. I receive a 5% commission each time you use my code, which means you're directly supporting me as a creator. I know there are a lot of codes floating around out there, so I am very grateful that you've chosen me to support in this way. Thank you so much. Hey guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you're brand new, I am very excited that you decided to join me here today for another video. And we are back in Create-A-Sim working on the Elder-A-Day challenge. But you might be wondering, April, why are you currently working on a young adult sim? And why do you continue to work on a young adult sim until like the last 30 seconds of this video? Well, I'll tell you why. It's embarrassing, but I'll tell you why. Okay, first off, actually, this is day number 4. So the theme was old Hollywood. So what I was thinking was like Marilyn Monroe. Okay, that's what I was thinking, and I just wanted to try to achieve that style. And I don't know why it didn't hit me until literally the end that I was working with a young adult sim and not an elder. So I don't know. It's like I was trying to make Marilyn Monroe, basically, in a way, like my own version in my head. And then I realized, I'm like, oh my God, wait, this is the Elder-A-Day challenge. Like, what am I doing? Like, what is going on? So don't be alarmed. We end up with an elder sim, but I had a great time with this one. I was going to try to use this hair from Get Famous because it was just perfect. It's the Judith Ward hair. We know. I love it. But I ended up going with something different, as you probably already saw in the thumbnail, because I felt like this one was like too much of a default. That's what I was thinking. And it's very, very glamorous. To me, this wouldn't have fit all other outfit categories or had that kind of like flexibility. So I do end up choosing a different hairstyle that I still think kind of fits that aesthetic. I'm going to say aesthetic. I'm not going to say that time period because I don't really know if the theme of old Hollywood is referring to a very specific time period, like the 20s or 30s or something. I just genuinely have no idea. I have no clue. I didn't even look it up. I just kind of went with what my own picture of old Hollywood was, like how I envision that whenever I hear that term, which is not often. But I had so much fun. I used this base game dress. Honestly, in my head here, I was like, I'm working with a young adult. I'm working with a young adult. And it didn't click with me to go to an elder still. It was so embarrassing. I do end up keeping that dress as well, but I think I add an additional everyday outfit that was just a little bit more, I'll use the term mature. I don't think that's necessarily fair because like I've said in almost every single one of these videos, you can wear whatever the heck you want at any age, okay? As long as you feel good about yourself, that's all that matters. But I wanted there to be like this level of sophistication with a lot of these looks as well because of the theme. And this is where we end up changing the hair. It's this one from Vintage Glamour, which I think fits the theme perfectly. And it does have a little bit more of an air of elegance and sophistication to it, I think, personally. So I ended up sticking with it. And this sleepwear, I forgot that we even got this. I think this was from the Secret Sanctuary kit. Is that the one? I don't remember, but it is the absolute perfect sleepwear outfit for this theme. I was really, really excited about it. And so was the formal outfit. I think that was also from the same kit. As you could probably tell, I didn't even, I'm admitting this now, I didn't even look at the Create-A-Sim items that came with those kits because I thought it was such a weird thing to do, to basically make a kit and combine Create-A-Sim and Build Buy and stuff like that, because we've had the separation of all these different categories for the lifetime of kits, and then all of a sudden they started to combine them, and then that made the Build and Buy kind of feel incomplete to me. I don't know, and I literally forgot that there were Create-A-Sim items that came with half of these kits anyway. Now, this is the bathing suit that I end up choosing for her. It's perfect. I think I end up using it for a lot of these elders. Again, I'm only 3 days into this challenge, or 4 days into this challenge with this sim, but a lot of the feminine sims that I have created have had a variation of this swimsuit. because it's probably one of my favorites. I'm realizing it's one of my favorites, and it's definitely a go-to for Elder Sims as well. I just think it's perfect. And for hot weather, we have this little yellow dress. I end up sticking with that one, again, from Get Famous. Thought it was perfect. I didn't add tights because there were none that fell under the hot weather category. I thought that worked. And if you're playing with actual seasonal effects, that would kind of be a pain in the butt. So I didn't add tights, but I really wanted to. And then we just quickly choose a cold weather outfit. I went with this one. I think that's a new addition to base game as well. I haven't been keeping up with Create a Sim. That's all I can really say. And then finally, we have an elder. So I made her an elder, and I wanted to make sure that everything still looked the way I wanted it to look, that I was giving off the vibe I wanted to give off. And this is the additional everyday outfit that I end up adding. I don't really know if it's old Hollywood, but again, it was a little bit more sophisticated. I thought it worked really nicely. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed this one. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you next time I post a video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.